Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Skyrise, your early morning show where we talk all things gaming. This has been a very busy week for Nintendo, filled with updates on theme parks, movies, video games, and even collaborations. One collab being between LEGO and the Pokemon Company. There's quite a lot here, so we'll go from least expensive to most expensive, and then talk extra packs too. Starting with the LEGO Eevee set, it's $60 and 587 pieces. The head, tail, and ears can all move too. Then there's LEGO Pikachu and the Pokeball at $200 with 2,050 pieces. It has movable ears and a tail, which you can change between male or female form. Next is probably the biggest price jump ever. This statue of LEGO Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise comes in at a whopping $650 with 6,838 pieces. I'm not gonna lie, it almost makes me regret buying my Zelda Light Dragon statue. That's an actual statue and not LEGO. I would love to build this, but that's a paycheck right there. And I happen to be broke and haven't seen one of those in a long time. So in the meantime, I'll be praying for a price drop over the next several years. Probably not gonna happen. You never know. It's happened for other LEGO sets. However, if you so happen to buy this massive build while supplies last, they'll throw in a 312-piece Kanto gym badge set that usually costs $30 for free. I guess it's like a thank you for emptying your pockets to the billion-dollar company. The very last one is only for LEGO Insider members. If you're a part of that program and have 2,500 points saved up, you can redeem a 233-piece set of the Pokemon Center. All of these sets that we talked about will be available on February 27th, aka Pokemon Day. There's actually one more LEGO collab we haven't talked about yet, but let's take a quick break in between to play Pokepools. The Deluxe Pack EX is actually making its return until January 29th, so that's the pack that we're going to open today. Let's go ahead and spin it and stop. Okay, slice that open, and we got a Weedle, Zeraora, Null, Crabominal, and I think that's it. The final announced collab that LEGO is doing with Nintendo involves Zelda, introducing the Ocarina of Time Final Battle set. This build has 1,003 pieces, and will launch on March 1st for $130. I honestly didn't expect this set at all, considering Pokemon seems to be overshadowing literally every other LEGO set ever. But it just goes to show that Nintendo has more surprises up their sleeves. Okay, finally moving away from collabs, let's take a look at the Twitch top 5. These are the top 5 clips of the week, chosen by our amazing Patreon community members. Without further ado, coming in at number 5. Sky, think fast. I don't think. Why is Grandma sitting next to the cucumbers? Boy, what are you doing? Oh my god. The ground pounds? Yeah, that was highly unnecessary. Oh my god. Can someone actually clip this? That was crazy clutch.
Can I whip you with this?
Oh no. I hope not. Horsey! 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 Ah! Horsey! Ah! Horsey! Ah! Horsey! Horsey! Husband and Sparrow! If you'd like to be a part of the action and see these moments live, then tap the link down below and come vibe with the community over on Twitch. I stream every single day. You know what's something that doesn't happen every day? Anniversaries. And Super Nintendo World Japan has some big plans to celebrate 5 years since they opened the gates to the Mushroom Kingdom. From March 18th, which is the actual anniversary, all the way to January 11th, 2027, park goers can see a gigantic cake at the entrance, try new food, buy new merchandise, and meet Yoshi, who will be making his debut in the theme park. An event called the Star Hunt will also begin, letting guests search for superstars all around the park, with the new limited time power-up bands featuring the Superstar Mario design. This also acts as an amiibo, so speaking from experience, importing is probably your best bet for any amiibo collectors out there. Plus, we don't know if it'll come to the theme parks in the States, so definitely act fast. Moving on to what I'm playing. This week has been all about Animal Crossing New Horizons. The update came a day early and caught me by surprise. I actually canceled the stream that I had planned to play update 3.0 instead. Let me start off by saying I've never been more hyped over anything related to Animal Crossing until now. The fact they have Zelda and Splatoon items in the game is amazing. I can't wait to see the islands people come up with inspired by these two games. Aside from that, the hotel is pretty neat. Grandma's a bit sus, but it's practically the same as Happy Home Paradise, which I really did enjoy since it was closer to a creative version of the game. You make hotel rooms, and what's even crazier is that the visiting villagers staying at that hotel just wander around your island. You can't invite them to stay, but I've never had more activity on one island ever before. On the topic of inviting villagers though, when you tap a Zelda or Splatoon character amiibo, it'll invite Tulin and Minoru from Tears of the Kingdom, and 2 random squirrels cosplaying as Shiver and Fry from Splatoon 3. I almost lost it when Minoru called me Construct. If you know, you know. Overall, the 3.0 update is probably the best that we've ever seen. But I do have to praise the Slumber Islands. For the longest time, I've joked around with friends who are experts at the game and way better than me, saying that I'd just send my Switch to them so they can make me an island that actually looks good. Now, you can create entire islands with your friends online. I seriously love this so much. We're in the middle of creating this island where each quadrant will have a different theme. Let me know in the comments, and I'd be more than happy to do an entire tour video whenever we're done. Alright, so you remember how we're getting a live-action Zelda movie? Well, they decided to make it animated instead. I'm just kidding. I wish. Anyway, the live-action Zelda movie that'll be in theaters on May 7th, 2027 can also be watched afterwards on Netflix at a later date. It's definitely interesting that this is Netflix's move, but pretty cool for us Nintendo fans that we can watch it whenever we want, as long as we have the platform. It's time to play Character Conundrum. I'm slightly shocked that both Whiplash6548 and Spamming Sparrow guessed correctly with the creeper from Minecraft. Good job, because I didn't think that that was going to be easy. For this week, here's your hints. This character is orange, cusses like a sailor, and climbs a cubed pyramid. Who could this be? Let me know down in the comments and find out next week. As this Skyrise comes to a close, we do have to shout out the Patreon community members. Starting with the Solar Superstars, shout out to Hi I Am Alive, Poyo, Cosmic Moonwolf, and Spamming Sparrow. And of course we can't forget about our elevated heroes, Jonix and Matthew2EK. If you'd like early access to YouTube videos, exclusive Discord perks, and a whole lot more, then be sure to check out the Patreon. The link is in the description below. You can join starting as low as $1 a month, and it goes a long way to help support your favorite creators. Every cent that I earn goes right back into making the best possible content for all of you. So if you're one of those people that support on Patreon and go above and beyond, thank you so much. That'll do it for episode 48 of the Skyrise. If you enjoyed, do me a favor and leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on your notifications so you never miss a video. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.